Hello everyone! Today is Lucas' big day. Lucas, you're going to school! He's gonna start school in person today. Oh, he's not too happy. But yeah, I gotta get going, guys, but I will vlog later. But yeah, I can't believe he's gonna finally go to school in person. Hi! Hello! New student! I can't believe, guys, it's finally his first day. He was supposed to start last year, a year ago, basically. But the school got shut down like a couple days before he was gonna start. So, yeah. So we're finally started now. He could have started in the fall, but I just didn't feel ready then. But now, because, the vaccine is rolling out more and stuff, I feel more confident. I'm still scared, but he needs to be in school. He needs to be in school. Hey guys! I haven't been on camera in so long. I don't remember when was the last time. We just got home from school. I went to pick up Mr. Lucas. Lucas! Say hi! He had his second day. Actually, when I vlogged yesterday, when I filmed yesterday, it was his first. Yesterday was his first day. And today is his second day, and I just vlogged before when we were waiting to get into school, and then I didn't vlog the rest of the day. You know me, how can I be? I get excited like one morning and then I just don't want to vlog anymore. And now we just came back. He had early dismissal today. Tomorrow is just virtual day, so we stay home. So that's nice. It's been so cold. Oh my god. But the teacher says he did amazing. He did really good yesterday and he did really good today again. She's gonna send me like a note, with a little bit more detail of how he did. But so far so good. I'm so happy for him, for myself. When I was little, I was very, very shy. Even though now I make YouTube videos and all that, but I was super, super shy. And kindergarten, well, he's not in kindergarten, he's in preschool, but anyways. School in general I was super shy, and that sucks. When you're very shy, school, preschool, kindergarten, it's pretty hard. But he's super social, so I kind of knew that he was gonna do well. When it comes to socializing especially. But it's nice to, now that he started and have the teacher telling me that, I was a little bit scared too, because I said, you never know. Who knows? He haven't been around kids in a long time. So it's nice knowing that he's adjusting really well. So I'm super happy. He only goes like 2 hours and a half a day. So it doesn't give me a whole lot of time. But say today I came home, I was doing a couple things, and by the time I wanted to think about it, it was time to go. It was time to go pick him up. So, but still nice to have a couple hours at least, 2 hours and a half. A couple hours, I'm just gonna say, for myself. It's something that it haven't happened probably since when he was born. So that's 4 years ago. He turned 4 the other day. It's unbelievable. You guys, if you are mom, I don't know if you feel the same way I do, but to me, it's like it was yesterday when he came home from the NICU, from the hospital. It's just crazy, and I can't believe he's not a baby anymore. It's bittersweet, I love watching him grow and doing things and growing up, but it's also, I'm like, he's not a baby anymore, okay, he's not a baby anymore. So, alright guys, I also have a life update. I said I was going to give a life update on one of my last videos. It was one of the Shushu Bee videos, and I didn't tell you guys about. So, you know what, maybe since I have a camera here and since I'm filming and he's in a good mood, so that's great. I'm gonna tell you, and this is a sad update, unfortunately. I hope I don't cry. I don't want to cry. Like, I was having a good day today, but I don't want to cry. But I mentioned, that something bad happened, something sad happened in the last few months, and I didn't tell you guys what it was. Well, you guys know I did lose my dog Hawkins back in late October 2019. You okay, buddy? I lost Hawkins back in late 2019. Then June last year, I lost Trinity. Oh my god, that was... Okay, I don't want to cry, but I might. It was super unexpected. You guys know she wasn't even 6 years old. Okay, I'm gonna cry, so I don't want to talk about it, but that happened June last year. We still had Huggins. Huggins was the one that I got, like, yeah, she was the same age as Hawkins, all right, same age. They supposedly they were from the same litter, but they look kind of different. I don't know if they were. I don't care. They were best friends. They were like inseparable. I mean, best friends, like two peas in a pod. And okay, so after Trinity passed away, Huggins, so we had Huggins left, and she started having some discharge on the nose. I don't know if I mentioned that on any of my videos. So I really didn't vlog much at all last year with the pandemic and losing my dogs. I haven't been feeling motivated at all, to be honest with you. So she started having some discharge on the nose, but that was it. Everything else looked fine. I mean, she was all right. Well, and that started after, we lost Trinity, right? Her appetite started changing too. Like, she wouldn't eat much in the morning. She would eat fine later in the day, but not in the morning. But we said, well, she's getting old. I mean, we didn't know what was going on. We had a huge veterinary expenses with Hawkins, and also with Huggins when she had the seizure, like a week after Hawkins left. So yeah, we spent a lot of money. So we didn't want to go, unless she was really showing symptoms that there was something really wrong. Well, she was almost 11 years old. And then I think it was New Year's Eve, like the night before New Year's, she was acting very weird. Huggins was acting very weird. She was breathing heavily. She was drinking a lot of water and having accidents in the house, like peeing. And I was like, okay, there's something really wrong here. I mean, I knew there was something really wrong. And then the next day she was fine. And then like 4 days later, this was into the new year, 2021, she had another kind of like episode of acting weird. Like, she couldn't get up. She was kind of weak. I was like, there's something going on. So we called the vet. We didn't want to go where we took Trinity because I don't want to go to that place anymore. I feel like even to this day, we never got a true, complete diagnosis from what Trini had. I just felt it was everything so rushed, like we brought her there and next day we had to put her to sleep. I don't know, sometimes I wonder if we had gone somewhere else, if things would have been different. The thing is, to make it short, I don't like that place and I don't want to go there anymore. I lost my trust. I think they're all about the money. We brought our dogs there for a long time, but they changed, the practice changed veterinarians like a few times and stuff. But anyways, and this video is super long, probably. Okay, 7 minutes. So we had to rush it. Okay, I said, we have to find, I was kind of looking at places because I saw she was acting weird. So I said, okay, we have to find another place. And I started looking on, online and some place with good reviews, and took him up. I called one. They couldn't give me an appointment for like 2 weeks. And I called the other one and she said, yeah, sure. The doctor can see her, in like, it was like 3-4 days after the day I was calling. So the girl asked me all the symptoms she was having. And that day, I think we brought the paperwork, to the vet office, so the doctor could take a look and, have the medical history. And that day, we were at the gas station, I remember. So she was supposed to go, like I said, like 4 days later. And we were like at the gas station and my phone rings and it's the vet office. And she's like, the girl calls me and says, the doctor wants to see her today. I said, oh, okay, is it so bad? I thought it could be diabetes, to be honest with you, because I know when dogs get older, diabetes is one thing that they can get. She was kind of overweight. She's been overweight for a long time now, kind of. So, all right. Well, I said, I didn't like that at all, because I said, it must be something serious. I mean, I said, that's why the doctor want to see her today. So we brought her there. She was, guys, like, she couldn't even walk. They had to carry her on a gurney, is that how you say it? And it brought me flashbacks from when we brought Trinity to the doctor, and they also had to carry her because she couldn't walk, and that was the last time I saw her. Basically, not counting the time when I said goodbye to her. So I started crying so hard, so hard. It was like it's been a long time since I cried like that for a dog. I mean, I don't know. I knew she was older. I knew there was something wrong. I didn't know exactly what it was, but she looked weak. She looked weird. She was breathing funny. Her stomach looked swollen. Well, it turned out that she had a big tumor on her spleen, and it had ruptured. So her tummy was all blood, basically. So that's why she was like, her tummy was like round, like weird. So there were two options. One was like to have an emergency surgery, but she said at her age, and for what I see, it's almost 100% sure that the cancer has spread. That type of cancer is ruthless, is awful, spreads very easily, because there's a lot of like blood on the spleen, and it can spread everywhere. So we had to make the decision. So that was, yes, our third and last dog left, that we lost in less than a year and a half. Less than a year and a half. So that was crazy. So yeah, and I miss them a lot. If you know me in a personal level, if you know me outside YouTube, or if you've been following my channel, you probably know my pets were like my kids. They were my babies before I had my baby. Yeah, so now basically I'm just waiting. My husband is taking a little bit longer to grieve. Also, we have I don't want to get into details, but we have a couple of bills that he wanna kind of pay off a little bit more. So we're waiting on that. We're also waiting kind of like for the nicer weather. Probably May, I'm guessing. I'm hoping, because it's when you have a puppy, you gotta take them out a lot, like many times a day. And it's been cold here, guys. It's been very cold here in New England. So we also thought it was a good idea probably to wait a little bit longer till the spring. And yeah, I'm just waiting for him to tell me I'm ready. I'm gonna go like on Pet Finder like crazy. Yeah, I mean, and I know I'm very aware that no dog can replace another dog. I mean, that's how it is. If you lost a dog and you think that by getting another dog you're gonna replace the one you lost, no, that's not gonna happen. Each dog is unique. They have their personality. Those dogs were very special to me because they were the first dogs that I had, like after leaving my parents' house. They were my first own dogs, let's just say, like in my adult life. Like without counting. Of course, I had dogs when I was growing up, when I was little. And I still remember them, and I love them so much. But these ones were like, and I remember thinking, like maybe 2 or 3 years ago, thinking, oh gosh, like I would hear about some friend having to make that decision of putting to sleep a pet, and I used to think, oh gosh, I hope I never have to be in that situation. I always was thinking, oh, hopefully it will happen naturally, because when I was little, the dogs, the pets that I lost, they went naturally. So we didn't have to make that decision, that heartbreaking decision. And I used to think, gosh, I don't know how I could do it. And well, little did I know, I ended up doing that 3 times in a very short period of time. So now they're all together, playing around. I miss them. There's not a day, guys, that I don't think about them. There's not a single day. We have their ashes on some urns, like one for each. And yeah, so it's part of life. Unfortunately, pets live a much shorter life than people most of the time, and that's something you gotta expect. Unfortunately, that's something that you don't want to think about when you get a pet, of course, but it's something that you have to know, that there's a big chance that they're gonna leave before you. So yeah. Anyway, so when we get new doggies, of course I'm gonna be showing them here in the channel. I cannot wait. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to have dogs in the house again. it's funny because, yeah, the house stays cleaner longer, but I much rather have dogs in my house. Honestly, we do have you guys know I have a cat, Brooklyn. I have my cat. And I love her. She's a sweetheart. But it's not the same. If you have dogs and cats, you probably know what I'm talking about. It's not exactly the same. Cats are different, you know. Like, she's a sweetie. And she has a way to show you how she feels and to show her love to you. But it's not quite the same as a dog, like greeting you and jumping on you and licking off your face. And I want Lucas to grow up with dogs in the house. Trinity was his best friend. Trinity loved Lucas from the moment, like, when he was in my tummy. She would always follow me around the house from one room to the other. It was crazy, guys, crazy. And then when he was born, she was like always his bodyguard. And they were best friends. And even the other day when it was Lucas' birthday, I thought of her. I thought of Trinity. Quick, and I choked up because, yeah, it's nice to see your kids, you know, and their pets, and I don't know. That's how I want him to grow up, with pets in the house. So I'm very excited. So he's gonna love having new doggies when the time comes. I already know how I want to name the girl. The boy, I thought about a name, but my husband doesn't like it much. So we're going to have to... I let him pick the boy's name. And I will pick the girl's name. So, yeah. Okay, guys, I'm going to go because... Jesus Christ, 15 minutes talking on the car. This was enough. So I'm going to end the vlog right here. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to try to film a little bit more sit-up videos too now that Lucas started school. So hopefully I can film something in the near future. I don't know. But I wanted to give you that life update because I keep forgetting, and yeah. Alrighty, so let's see. Lucas, say bye. He must be like, Mom, let's get out of the car. What the heck? Okay, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye. Bye-bye.